नेट हो गया स्लो हो गया यार नेटवर्क स्लो भएपछि हुन्न कि Abi captain नहीं. जीरो सीन छ त आज त के हो र
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot-stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems to pick the perfect moment to rush off his line. What I really like about him is the way he keeps his frame big to make life as difficult as possible for strikers. And the manager will be hoping for a few more clean sheets now that he's in the team.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Can he latch on to this? Stojkovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bangladesh with the corner, there first. Totti goes short. Sporting are looking to go forward now. And this is Bale. It's Bale! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Bale very much knows he had to stick that away. You're not going to get many better chances.
And he's forced to go back. First quarter of an hour gone. Batistuta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's a good surge, he's making up the left-hand side. Rummenigge.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Messi. Bale. Bale! Oh, he's been caught on it here. But that has not gone well. It's Nedved! Oh, it's hit the post! No goals as yet. Nedved. Marcelo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, this looks sharp. Can he get on the end of this? He's through here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Aimed beyond the defence. That's been cut out, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Bangladesh clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly
Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Batistuta.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Desai kept aware, and it is reclaimed. And it's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. The midway point of the game.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Sporting have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Well, there's the clearance. Sporting have it back and can go again. Rummenigge. Now it's Bale.
Lo ball is missing there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Bale. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Totti.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now it's Messi. That's tidy. And it's Nedved. Rijkaard gets it clear. And back to the keeper they go. Buffon, dominant, commanding, a true colossus between the posts. Deftly away. Schlotterbeck with the clearance. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Bale! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
He has found the way through. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Oh, that's well spotted. No way through. Threads one in. Marcelo cuts it out. Schlotterbeck getting this one clear. Searching pass he's played there.
Bangladesh really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Juve. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Varane can't. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.
Let's change the manager. France को manager ले try करने वाला. Increase. Let's go केटाहरू कोही छैन होला जस्तो छ एक गेम र्याङ्क पुस हानिन्छ नेटवर्क हल्का स्लो भएर हो कि के हो साथीहरू यार यति स्लो मोमेन्ट गर्छ त प्लेयरले 2-3 दिन भयो गेममा कुनै कन्सन्ट्रेटै छैन फोकस गर्नै सकिरहेन कि खासै राम्रो छैन कि छैन फ्रेन्डली खेल्ने हजुर फ्रेन्डली गेम खेल्ने यस्तो टाइम म्यानेज गरेर आइरहेको छु म
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
There's the whistle. Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Threads one in. Oh, he's been caught napping! Real chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Sporting are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Zola, Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Madrid really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Pato.
Looking for the run. Now it's Bale. Van Brotta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Approaching the half-hour mark. And it's Hazard. Sporting leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Desailly does really well to win the ball there. And he welcomes it in. Tries a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! That's good defending, very good defending. And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, that is a nice touch. Played back in. Buffon claims it. Safe hands. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Hazard. Hazard! And a neat finish. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Will come back down to me. Into your opponent. Thank you. अब 2 गोलमै धराएर काट्ने यार गेम कमब्याक भइहाल्छ नि मिठो कमब्याक बत्तीस 08 रिजन सबैको राम्रो गर्दैछ Let's go.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
Yeah, fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more discipline than people credit him.
No, he's not getting past him there. And that has left him in a heap. Messi. That's Vieira. Hazard. Now it's Bale. De Jong wins the duel this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nedved looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rummenigge purring through the gears. Sporting have it back and can go again. He'll try from distance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Sporting with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. A temporary retreat here. Turns back here, probably the best option. Tries from distance. He's made it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
De Jong gets a foot in here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that was very necessary. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Cafu. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Hazard. And it's Hazard. Pass is just off target. Szoboszlai. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Varane kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Szoboszlai is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
1 minute added time.
Yeah. Nedved. This is a promising build-up. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Sporting go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution.
That gets us going once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Desai. Oh, they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Rijkaard. Juve. Cafu. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Eto'o. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get...
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. That's going to go a long way. And he's let fly. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And he thumps it clear. Hazard. The ball has bounced loose now.
Sporting really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And it's Hazard. Hazard. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution for Sporting, number 17, Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Neymar.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And he can clear it away. Nedved. Rijkaard. Guardiola. Played into space. Oh, played through for the wide man. Shot a goal! Goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
After 80 minutes is number 15.
Boca Juniors are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just a reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Ambitious ball here. Gerrard is wide and looking to get onto this. Ah, he's given it away. Marcelo. Yeah. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Eto'o. Oh, well played. Nedved. And it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Decent chance! Well, now it's a race. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, extraordinary. That should be it. That will be it. Sporting were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply...
नाम पनि जित्ने जस्तै रहेछ के अरे अब जित्यो यार यो कोच बेकार छ के हो यस्तो कोच लिएर कहाँ खेल्न सकिन्छ
ले हुन्छ ले भने एक नम्बरले आसिलाई नस है ह के को ओहाल्ने नि हुन्छ आसी
Muskan भाई खोकी सबलाई लागिरहेको रहेछ अस्ति त्यो भिज्दै गेम खेल्दै रह्यो कि त्यस्तो माइक अन
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Spain.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's down to business here.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Peter.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best at organising the defence. What a communicator.
Desai gets across to intercept that.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Pass somewhat off target. And here's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pass is just off target. And that interception was most necessary. Best! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pirlo. And here's Messi. And this is Bale. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Messi. Nicely aimed pass. Shot could be on. And they've got rid. Sporting have it back and can go again. And it's Messi. Howson clears it away. Spain are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's managed to get free.
Such good technique.
Driving through the middle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And claimed it back swiftly. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Substitution for Sporting, number 18.
Great chance here from position A1.
Coming on the field is
So a genuine chance to
17,
increase the lead.
Hazard.
Lovely ball, and the shot! It's bounced back off the post. That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Please be
Sporting
made aware that
go in
smoking
at
is
half-time
only permitted
with
in
a game to
designated areas
chase.
within these grounds.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we are back on the way.
Sporting can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Sporting are looking to go forward now. It's a promising position, and he's had it nicked away. Kimmich. It's a chance for Spain to break. Well, that's an excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, Phil! And he's stuck it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rummenigge.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Best, and he's running for real chance! Goal, Spain! And they get themselves in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this best. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay on side. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Owen. It's a sweeping cross. Shapes to shoot! Oh, good finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Spain go up by 2 and are looking good.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rummenigge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's having a pop! Another one of football's and how moments.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Messi goes short. Sporting could have here their final chance. Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. Nedved with the delivery. And now they can spring out of defence. Best. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Vieira. 5 minutes to add. Now, can they get him away? Best. Bale. And here's Nedved. He might be... It's Nedved! Beautiful from Nedved! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Drama! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Sporting can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already
Sporting
palpable.
Against Portugal.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be...
The match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Tries to pass it through. Nedved. Rummenigge. Can he get it through? Rummenigge. Raul. Schweinsteiger. Now it's Eto'o. This looks promising, and he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Varane cuts it out. Oh, now he can run away with it. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Substitution for Sporting. Number 12.
Great chance here from position A1.
Coming on the field.
And we
is
have the first
number
chance
2,
from a dead ball
Verratti.
situation. Platini, real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Platini is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Portugal have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. Sporting are looking to go forward now. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Rummenigge is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Raul tries to play it through.
Portugal definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is cleared. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
So, third corner of the game. He leaps for it! Oh, he's hit the bar! And that has been cleared. Sporting making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Raul. And he's chosen to go back. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And here's Platini. He's in a great position here. It's anyone's ball now. It's a promising position, delivered with swing. And it's claimed by the keeper. Now it's Messi.
There they go, hunting again.
Now he's off and running. Thuram calmly anticipates. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Bale. Platini. Piqué. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And so the action is resumed.
Well, both sides are eager to get...
Decent chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Safe to say he's capable of better than that. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Messi. Rummenigge. And it's Michel Platini. Portugal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rummenigge, he's had a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Rummenigge deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Platini, he's picked his way through. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Looking for the run.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more.
Big chance! It's fallen kindly here, and he's stuck it away. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Substitution for Sporting, number 11, Karl-Heinz
The two
Rummenigge.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Can he finish?
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Dida with the clearance. Knocks it into space. And he's picked it up out wide.
Added time.
And it's Marcelo. We are into stoppage time. Pepe. And he thumps it clear. And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort.
Okay bro, wait for a minute यार. यता स्टार्ट भइसक्यो. Wait for a minute, त्यसपछि खेलिन्छ हामी है. We will play.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
It's going to be a real pleasure to see the mercurial Alessandro Del Piero.
Genuine legend of the Italian game.
Yeah, the Del Piero zone was named after his trademark move of drifting out wide before easing inside to aim at the far post, and he can play in any advanced position.
Del Piero. Vieira with the slide tackle there. And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And Messi! Not a bad try by any means. Now he's running away. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Vieri. And they're back on the ball again. Looking for the run. And it's Nedved. Nedved. Nedved cross. And a header! It's hit the crossbar. That's a fair try, but just off target. Neither side yet able to find the net. Good ball, good take. Del Piero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Messi. Messi. Can he get it through? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Looking for options for movement. Nice interception, well timed. Thuram gets it clear. Not the most accurate pass. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And it's Del Piero. And this is Vieri. Mateus. And he's lost his man here. Can he finish? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Mateus clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Nedved with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Now it's Bale. Vieira. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
So, a temporary halt to the action. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Back on the way then.
Sporting are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Chance! It's a goal! The first significant strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Sporting are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, good to Vieri! And that was probably asking just too much. A probing pass. Oh, no joy this time.
Sporting clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Vieri. Now this could be a chance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aim forwards. Plays a sharp little ball here. Raul. Mateus. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, this looks sharp. No way through there. Sporting close now to seeing this one through to the end. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's quick to get rid. Pirlo, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. And that will be it. Sporting have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.
Let's go for friendly get out. System DB. Rank push, yes, rank push. La. Take the room number and come.
काटेसी धुन नमिल्ने तर्गनी के हो काटेसी धुन नमिल्ने के हो भेन्टी भेन्टी धुन्छ नि त काटेसी धुन
के भयो ब्रदर बिस्तारै त्यस्तो केही छैन यार टिम मात्रै अलिकति राम्रो हो प्लेइङ नेटवर्क खासै राम्रो छैन आऊ केही हुन्न जित्छौ तिमीले यु विल बी अन
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leader.
He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved. An extra cross. Oh, good drive! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Nepal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Great chance here from position A1.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Ibrahimovic! And it's Cruyff. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he hits the net. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Vieira gives no quarter whatsoever. Sporting do have a chance to counter here. Bale, he's got to work, takes the shot! Goal! Sporting! And again they hit the front. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And yes, it's him again. Sporting leading now. Best gets flagged offside. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Cucurella is always looking to play quality balls. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's there to belt it away. Rodri. Vieira producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He has found the way through. Vieira does well not to be outdone there. And here's Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cruyff. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yeah. Cruyff. Cruyff cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Great vision. Oh, super ball. Vieira. Cruyff. And it's Rodri. Thuram. Almost half an hour in now. And this is Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Best. That's an excellent interception. Rodri, looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And no, he's seen through all of that. Nedved. Looking for options for movement. The referee's awarded a free kick. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Space for him to turn and look. Oh, important interception. Cruyff. And the counter is on. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He's through here. Thuram. Rodri. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
And here's Messi.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Quality ball. And it's made its way to him. Now, who's going to be first to this? Chance, surely! Rodri, a player who needs no introduction.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. No outsmarting him this time. Rodri. Well, they can break here. Rafael Varane. And that is the end of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at
Nice game play, nice game play.
either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
And a quick reminder today that
It is
parking in
quite
the
a
area
game,
around the
breathless
stadium is
and
strictly
laced
forbidden.
with excitement.
Please use
Yeah, they're
parking
ahead,
provided by the
Peter,
park
but they
or any
can't
other
afford
paid
to
parking
get too
facilities in
complacent.
the area.
They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Sporting ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1. It's Bale! Oh, wow, that's crazy! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Sporting now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Nedved. Pirlo. The arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Rodri. Cucurella. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Chance! Against the crossbar. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Natal certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's going to be another one. Nepal have their second corner now.
ठिक छ नेक्स्ट गेम हान्ने हो र खेल्ने हो र नेक्स्ट गेम पोखरामा
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities.
It's Bale! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Nepal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Good ball, good take. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Bale. It's loose now and they want to get it back. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's a good ball.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Donatoni threads one in. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a sharp pass. And that is a little undercooked. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Roberto Carlos. It's a good look. And he shoots! Well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And yes, it's him again. Sporting are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, delightful ball. And the shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
18 minutes is
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Sporting find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Best running with the ball. Now, can they get him away? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Cucurella. Sporting have hit a quick-fire double here. Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And here's Bale. Oh, he's got a shot, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bale! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Sporting with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Donadoni tries to clear. Haaland. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rafael Varane has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Roberto Carlos scooting forward. Messi. Rodri. Donadoni. Now it's Haaland. Messi. Best. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's Nedved. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well measured. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And a shot! It's in! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So could they be onto something here? He's not got that quite right. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Great vision. Well, there's the clearance. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball, looking to play a decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
ल गेम सकेपछि निशानसँग गएको गेम हानिन्छ निशानसँग
Oh, good climb! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Has been indicated.
Howson.
Oh man, come on.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cruyff. Yeah. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Chiellini. Cucurella. That's the end of the first 45.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break.
They the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. And we are back underway.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rodri. That's really well cleared. Taken back almost at once. That's Vieira. Out towards the flank. Now it's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. And it's made its way to him. Good. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the shot! Well, we expected better, and so did he. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Yeah. That pass isn't the best. And here's Bale. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That pass has been well intercepted. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Bale, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nepal can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Messi under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Oh, some astute defending there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now this could be a chance. And this is Bale. Challenge just a bit on the far side. He leaps for it. He doesn't look too happy with that.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And he's only too happy to take that back. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Knocks it into space, and this is Bale. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Ibrahimovic, and he's had it nicked away. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Lovely feet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No outsmarting him this time. Desai. Thuram. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, well played. Rafael Varane. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, easy pickings there. Rodri tries to pass it through. Now that's well seen too. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Donadoni. Desai promptly onto that, and that is that. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking for the run, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nedved. At best. Sporting couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, he's burst through! Vieira. Nedved. And here's the chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one. Roberto Carlos, who's set up one goal so far. Best is onto this. Referee has just said play on. Rodri. Vieira. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly. Bale! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And time is up. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win.
ल निशान आऊ आऊ एक गेम हानेर निस्किनु पर्यो ल एक आउट छिटो ल के भयो निशान खेल्ने कि नखेल्ने हो र निशान यार मात्र निस्किनु पर्यो भनेर हो कि खेल्ने भयो आउ न
खेल्न नै जाम अब
Okay, this much for today guys. We will meet very soon. बेलुकातिर